Hi, David for Grillmates here. Whether you get it at your local hangout or buy a dripping sandwich off your favorite lunch truck, people across the country love brisket. But what a lot of people don't know is that the secret to Texas-style brisket that's moist, tender, and full of smoky flavor is the blend of seasonings for the rub and the slow and low method of barbecuing. New from McCormick Grillmates is our slow and low smokin' Texas barbecue rub, a premium blend of onion, garlic, and spices like chili pepper, oregano, and cumin that'll give your brisket that smoky, wood-fired Texas flavor. To get the meat moist and tender, professional pit masters will cook a brisket for as long as 16 hours. With the Grillmates slow and low technique, it will take just 3 to 3.5 hours. To start out, you don't need a fancy smoker, just a typical grill. Today, we're cooking on a gas grill. You can also use a charcoal grill. Just check the Grillmates website for charcoal grill directions. For the meat, purchase a 4.5 to 5 pound brisket. You'll also need a 13 by 9 inch disposable foil pan, foil to cover the pan, and a meat thermometer. Generously season the brisket with the entire package of seasoning. You want to coat the entire brisket. You want to make sure that the entire brisket is seasoned well with the blend of spices and smoky flavor, so rub it all over the brisket. You want to make sure you coat the entire thing. Make sure you get it in all the little crevices. All right. You want to place the brisket with the fat side up in the pan. You're going to cover the whole thing with foil. You want to refrigerate the meat overnight to give it a chance to absorb all the flavor of the rub. While overnight is best, you can also rub on the seasoning just before barbecuing. To keep the brisket moist, tender, and juicy, we'll be cooking it slowly over indirect heat. You start by preheating the grill with all the burners turned to high heat. After about 10 minutes, reduce the heat of the burners on one side to medium-high and turn the other burners off. We will be cooking the brisket over this side of the grill. This is what is meant by indirect heat. Place the brisket with the foil cover on over the unlit side of the grill. Then close the grill. This method cooks the brisket at a low temperature, resulting in tender meat. Cook the brisket for 2.5 to 3 hours or until the meat thermometer inserted in the thickest part of the meat reaches 180 to 185 degrees. It's very important to maintain the temperature of the grill to between 275 and 300 degrees. So check the temperature occasionally and increase or decrease the heat of the lit burner as necessary. When your brisket reaches 180 to 185 degrees, carefully take it out of the pan and place it directly on the unlit side of the grill. Using 2 wide spatulas is a good idea. Cook for about 30 minutes or until the brisket forms a flavorful crust on the outside. The internal temperature should be 190 to 200 degrees. Reserve the juices in the pan to serve with the brisket. When the brisket is done, transfer it to a cutting board. Let it stand for about 10 minutes before slicing. This allows the juices to be reabsorbed into the meat so that less juices run out of the meat when you slice it. Slice the brisket into thin slices and serve it with warm pan juices, or serve the meat as a sandwich on regular or slider rolls. Top with pan juices or barbecue sauce and coleslaw. With Grillmates slow and low smokin' Texas barbecue rub, you can master the slow and low technique for brisket in your own backyard. To find out how to slow and low cook perfect, fall off the bone tender ribs, go ahead and take a look at the video for Grillmates slow and low Memphis Pit barbecue rub. Or check out our video that features all the amazing dishes you can grill up with the McCormick Grillmates new line of premium barbecue sauces. Now excuse me, I'm not about to let this go to waste.